Hey gorgeous girlies, what is up? Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this super simple, super girly pink makeup look. This has to be one of my simplest yet most effective looks. I was really surprised by how this turned out. I didn't expect it to look so vibrant, as I've always thought one colour eyeshadow looks can often look dull and uninteresting. But I guess I was wrong. Let's get into it. To prime my face, I'm using Barrier Matte Setting Spray. The colour I'm using is Skip from the James Charles Morphe palette, and I'm just packing that onto the crease with my Primark eyeshadow brush. These are really good for application. Now with my e.l.f. crease brush, I'm just starting to blend out the eyeshadow. I was really trying not to take it too close up to the brow bone and end up looking like Pink Panda. As you can see, this is a well-loved eyeshadow brush, currently held together by many layers of tape. Once again, I'm just packing more of the same shade on with my Primark eyeshadow brush and blending that out. And again, with my e.l.f. crease brush, I'm just diffusing the colour as I get closer to the brow bone so there's no harsh lines. You notice harsh lines a lot more when it's just one pigment, so really take your time to blend the colour out. You can hide a lot when you do a cut crease with 4 or 5 different colours in a concealer, but less so with this kind of look. I'm now taking another crease brush that I got in a pack of eyeshadow brushes from Amazon to continue to diffuse the colour as I blend it higher. It was at this point that I'd realised that I'd taken the eyeshadow too high up. If I had been doing a cut crease or multiple colour eyeshadow, it could have been made to look intentional, but like I said before, with one colour eyeshadow it's much harder to hide the mistakes. I'm also starting to blend it out around the corner of my eye. I'm now just packing more eyeshadow on, and continuing to blend that out with my Primark eyeshadow brush. I don't know why I thought packing even more colour on would be a good idea at this point, when I actually needed to remove a lot of the colour and make it the right eye shape. If you look closely, I had done eyeshadow for somebody with much more lid space and much deeper set eyes than mine. The biggest thing I learnt when I started eyeshadow back in October 2019 is that not every look can be done on every eye shape. We all have different amounts of eyelid space. So don't feel bad if you try and recreate a look and it looks different on you than the original creator. It's probably nothing to do with application and everything to do with space. For foundation, I'm using Milani in 10 Golden Tan and LA Pro Girl Foundation Lightener. I mix them together in a foundation palette and apply them with a very old and well-loved foundation brush. I'm now just blending that out with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I absolutely live for these. I remember before I started using them, I didn't see why anyone would pay £20+ for a set of makeup sponges, but after I bought my first pack, I was converted. No other brush, no other sponge, no other magic JML applicator can make me as smooth as my Real Techniques Beauty Blenders, and that's on period. My foundation often looks too light on camera because of the ring light, but this time I had actually mixed a little too much of the lightener into it. I'm now adding some more of my Milani Golden Tan foundation to darken my face slightly, as I added too much lightener earlier. It was also at this point that I removed some of the eyeshadow that I had put too close up to my brow bone and was much happier with it. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Eye Eraser Concealer in 02 Nude and highlighting all over my face. Hands down, the best concealer ever. I've never used a concealer that smoothed out my skin so well. I absolutely swear by it. Also, I am aware that we're not supposed to place concealer all over our faces anymore and just stick to the under eye area, but I have bad skin. Coverage is my first priority before anything else. I'm now taking my Real Techniques Beauty Blender again, and I'm really blending out that concealer. If you wear as much as I do, don't be afraid to really get stuck in and blend your face. I found that the more time I spend blending, the smoother my face ends up looking. I'm now taking my Technique foundation stick in 4 Coffee and contouring my face. I'm now blending out that contour with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. These foundation sticks blend so seamlessly into the skin. They're the best contour I've tried so far, and they're so cheap from eBay, which definitely helps. I'm now cutting my contour with my Maybelline Eye Eraser, again in 02 Nude. This just helps to soften the jaw contour that can sometimes look very harsh. I'm now going over my contour a second time with my e.l.f. blending brush. This just helps to make sure that everything is really smooth and seamlessly blended together. Blending is so important to me. I use such drastically different colours on my face, and if not blended correctly, I can look very, very patchy. I'm now just applying that same contour to either side of my nose. I like to apply the nose contour just before I'm about to blend it in, as if left on for too long, it tends to dry in place. This makes it harder to blend. I'm blending my nose contour out with my e.l.f. blending brush. I do not, let me repeat girl, I do not use a sponge to blend this out. Sponges can remove makeup on the sides of the nose, and I've had way too many occasions where I've lost the product around my nose due to the beauty blender. Mascara and lashes. I'm now applying Technique Powder Bronzer with a contour brush, and I'm really packing that on. I find that this step in particular really helps me change my facial structure and look more defined. And again, I'm just blending that out with my e.l.f. blending brush. To set my face, I'm using Technique translucent powder for the highlighted parts and W7 selfie powder for the contour. I then set my entire face with the W7 selfie powder. For lipstick, I'm using Too Faced Melted Matte Lip Stain in the shade Child Star. And over the top of that, I'm using Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in the shade Snow Pink to turn it from a matte lip into a gloss. I'm now using the same Barry M matte setting spray that I used to prime at the beginning to set my entire face. I know, girl, I am looking busted right now. I mean, voila, pink perfection. Thank you so much for watching, gorgeous girlies. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe for more.